We are the farmers.
Yo, what's good everybody? My name is DubWar, and today we got episode 5 for my Full Out Friday series. Now today, I know it's not Friday, it is Saturday, but I still did want to get this video out because I had all the clips recorded, except I couldn't get my commentary done in time yesterday because it was getting too late by the time I got back home, and so therefore I couldn't finish my video in time. So that's why we have it up today. Hope you guys don't mind too much, but besides that, let's go for the very first raid here. As you guys can see, I found a pretty upgraded Town Hall 10 base. He is offering us 340,000 gold, 400,000 elixir, and 3k dark elixir. So let's play this out smart. I'm gonna put down 3 archers on that town hall so I can get the reassuring 1 star. And because he does have an inferno tower upgrading on the left side, it's probably smartest to come in from the right. So I put down a golem on each compartment, one in the middle, one on the top and the bottom. Followed up with a bunch of wizards, my witches, and also putting down my wall breakers to open up these compartments. Now I'm gonna get ready to put down my Valkyries into the center compartment along with my Barbarian King, Archer Queen, and the P.E.K.K.A. in my clan castle, putting down the rest of my wall breakers to see if they can open up any more compartments. I put down the rage spell and the jump spell, and this is just getting crazy at this point. Now I was debating if I should put down the free spell or not, but I didn't because the Inferno Tower wasn't locked onto anything important like my Barbarian King, Archer Queen, my P.E.K.K.A. or the Golem, so I decided that I was actually going to save the free spell. I did put down that lightning spell quite perfectly actually because it took out all of his clan castle troops, and overall that was executed pretty good actually. I was really happy with this raid, just because if you take a look, like there's just complete destruction happening right now. Archer Queen's on the top, I got the P.E.K.K.A. in the middle with the Barbarian King, the Golems. Also on the bottom part I got a bunch of witches and wizards. So overall this is actually a really good raid. We're only down to 86 or 85,000 gold that I want to take out from this base, and let's see how this turns out. So Archer Queen is on the top part, and she's actually like just about to die. This guy's Barbarian King is like, what the hell is shooting at me? And Archer Queen was a little bit out of reach from him, so she wasn't able to take him out. And I think if she did take him out from like being able to snipe him from a distance, she would have gone for that gold storage. And unfortunately, Barbarian King hops back over and slaps her once in the face, and there she goes. So we're down to a couple troops now. We got a golem on the bottom part. I think we got 2 witches, some wizards. I really don't know what's left here. It's kind of hard to tell, but I kept playing this out just to see if just by chance maybe a miracle would happen. My troops would go back into the middle and get the rest of that gold. So I kept on playing this out, but yeah, we'll see how things go. I don't know. I don't want to spoil anything, because what if it happens, right? So I did want to talk to you guys about one quick thing and get your opinion on it. So in your guys' opinion, if this was you raiding this base, would you have used the free spells on that Inferno Tower that was in the middle? Now, even though, like I said earlier, it wasn't actually targeted onto anything important, I still feel like maybe if I used my free spells, my troops wouldn't have taken that much damage, and maybe I would have actually gone 100%. It's kind of obvious at this point because I only have a couple troops left. There's just no way I'm going to be able to take out the rest of this base. He does still have his Barbarian King, he does have splash damage, his mortar, and his wizard tower. So yeah, there's just really not much hope left at this point. I still wanted to play it out just in case something might have happened, like my archers might have gotten a couple more hits on the gold storage, but Barbarian King actually managed to find them on the top part there, took them out as well. And so yeah, it's pretty much gonna wrap up this raid. But yeah, like coming back to my question, let me know down in the comments, would you guys have used a free spell or not? Because like in my case, as you guys clearly saw, I didn't feel the need to actually have to use it. But like I said, let me know what you guys personally would have done, and that probably would have changed the raid. I would have gone 100%. I'm kind of bummed out. So anyways, here we are with the next raid. We have Quattrolunion. This is actually the 3rd time I've ever used this army composition setup, believe it or not. It's not really something that I like to use just because I'm really bad at it, but once in a while I like to switch things up and actually practice. Maybe I'll get good at it one day because I know it's a really good army composition setup, especially when you're trying to like 2-star some maxed out bases. But yeah, I'm just no. I can't really use air troops, let's be honest here. I know you guys have probably witnessed it back in the past on my older videos, but the only time I can actually use Quattrolunion or Balloonion, any kind of air troop army composition setup, is when it's on bases like this. Otherwise, I just completely screw up really badly, and yeah, raids don't look too good when I'm attacking stronger bases. So anyways, with this raid, it was really fast actually. This guy only has a couple Teslas left by his town hall there. I decided to put down a rage spell just for shits because I mean, whatever. Who cares? It's a full out Friday series for a reason, right? Might as well have some fun fun with it. I do have the Barbarian King and the Archer Queen on the bottom part. They're taking out all these buildings. This raid was basically over before it started. I think that was about a minute 10-second raid, so that was really fast. And there we go, 100% victory. I did use 3 rage spells, but just for the fact that I wanted to make sure I get all of that juicy loot. So yeah, we got 300,000 gold, 260,000 elixir, and I believe that was like 2.8k dark elixir, so that was a pretty decent raid. Here we are with the last one, using the same army composition setup that we did in the first raid. Go wee wee va. So let's see how this raid turns out. Now this guy doesn't have very much gold, but I did see the elixir and the dark elixir, and I was like, alright, you got me sold, let's dance. So I'm gonna come in from, I think, the left side, just because there is the Archer Queen there, and it would help to take her out. So I'm gonna come in from this side. I'm gonna right away put down some wall breakers, make some open compartments. Now there is a Tesla right in the very middle there, so that's gonna help me like with my golem spread. Everything seems to be working out fine so far. I am putting down my wizards, my witches, my heroes. Everything's looking pretty good so far. I'm going to put down that jump spell so they can get into that center compartment. And I'm looking at these elixir storages. It's like, oh, get in there. So he does have Clan Castle troops. There's a bunch of giants in there. I am going to put down a free spell on that Inferno Tower, just because I don't want it to hurt my troops too much. I am going to put down the lightning spell anyways, even though it's not going to do really anything to those giants. But whatever, just going to put it down anyways. Putting down the second free spell on the other Inferno Tower, and yeah, this is pretty much GG, man. There's not much left for this guy to save. He does have 20,000 gold left, so let's see if I'm able to take that. I just want it all. It looks so good. So we are at 53%. It looks like a lot of my troops actually died off. I still do have the heroes in the middle, but I did use my Barbarian King's ability. He's about to go down here. I still do have the Archer Queen and her ability, so we should be able to take out the rest of that gold. And yes, she is doing that right now. So this guy only has 1,000 gold, 1,000 elixir left. And so I'm just going to keep on playing this out, see what happens here. We're at 63%. Unfortunately, he did have I was gonna say Inferno Towers, Teslas on his town hall, so I'm not able to get the second star here, which kind of sucks, but doesn't really matter to me. I still managed to take out all this guy's resources, and so I'm pretty happy. I do have a golem still in the top part, and looks like he's about to go down as well. Archer Queen went down. Things are coming up to a wrap here. We're at 70%. And I'm going to go ahead and surrender, finish off this raid. We got the 400,000 elixir, 3k dark elixir on the dot, and I am happy. So overall, pretty good raids today. I don't know about you guys, but I was pretty happy with the first raid, especially because that was a really good one. And second raid because I'm just not really that used to using air troops, especially Quadrilunion. I'm still really new to that. And yeah, with the last raid, it could have been a little bit better, but whatever. I got all the resources. So anyways, we are back in the base. I'm going to go ahead and actually upgrade my Dark Elixir Drill just because I want to get them all maxed out. And the last Elixir upgrade that I have left is just my Dark Barracks. So other than that, after that, I only have to worry about the troops in my laboratory, and I'm done with Elixirs. So anyways, that is going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to smack that like button down below. It helps me out a bunch, and I will see y'all later. So peace, guys, and keep clashing.